Hi, welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Today we're going to work in my little house on the prairie journal, or I guess little house in the big woods. I lied in my last video. I said that I was going to put this up for a couple of days and do something different like my Marguerite Miller, but it's late in the day and I thought I won't get anything else done, but I can work on this and get another entry done. So that's what we're going to do. So I ended up putting this green bow in here to kind of tie the colors together because I have the green here and her dress is green, this is green, so I did that. That's how I fixed that. Alright, so now we're on to this one. And we're just going to make a pocket. I'm trying to keep the white pages with as little as could be, but what I have done is I went through all of my pictures, and all signatures have pictures in the right place now, so I know what where I need to have them and how many and all that good stuff. So that will help me out a lot. Let me get my paper pad out. This basket is kind of heavy for me, but oh, okay. All right, let's see. There's blues and greens, and I don't know what we'll put. We'll find something here. Get these that are torn out up so that. Okay. That's not gonna work. I gotta go this way. You can still see the end of the page. These papers are the same. The top of the paper is the same as the bottom, so. Okay, let's see. Maybe. I don't know. I think that this one will look very good with it, but that was just on the previous page we did. So I don't really think I want to do that. How would that look? Yeah, I was afraid of that. Now this one might look good. Yes, we're going to use that one. Okay. Just get that put back in my basket. I got me a basket when we were out of town a couple days ago to keep all this in, because my other basket has all of my other little house on the prairie stuff. And I didn't really want to undo it because I kind of like keeping it there. Alright, now, I think this time I'm going to cut her out. I don't want to do tearing all the way through the book, so it's time I cut something out here. So we'll just do the inside. Nope, that's not what we're doing first. First, we are replacing that blade because it is dull and all it is going to do is tear it. Ouch, dummy. I apparently moved my thing. I put those in. Ouch. I have a little container I put them in, but I don't know. It's got a little slit in the top, and then when it gets full, I will just transfer it to my sharps container that I put my needles in. I have shots for my RA. I'm not like a druggie or anything, but I do take an injection every week for my RA. After I said that, I thought, oh, that might sound a little weird if you don't know that. Yeah, I didn't connect that. think I will use my knife around this part too. I don't think I want to try to go in there. Okay, I'll get my scissors. I'm hoping my granddaughter doesn't expect her journal to be just like her sister's. For one, it was the first one I ever made. And it was about probably 10 years ago or more, probably. And so, you know, I've changed a lot in how I do journals, and don't have the same stuff, of course, so. Her journal, I collected a lot of books and stuff about pioneer life, and included stuff from those in her journal. But I have not seen those since. I don't know if somebody had donated a bunch to my thrift shop, because I was just finding them when I went in there for a while. I was finding them every time I went in. I've never seen any. Okay. Come around and get this part, and we will have her cut out. Now, I need my paper. I want my paper to go from, I guess the top to about there. Oops, why am I marking that paper? You guys are probably like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so I'm going from there to there. Oops. I don't know why I picked this one, because I always find this one hard. This ruler is, I find a hard time tearing against it. But we got it. Oops, I don't know why I put that there. Okay. So I will put this on here. I'll have to cut it off at the top a little bit, but that's okay. And that will be a pocket. I think I want something right here though. Make it. I think I know what I want. I just gotta get it. I gotta remember where I put it. I see it. I didn't put it too far back. I had this thing of crochet trim that somebody was making, and it got donated to my thrift store. I've been using it for years. It seems like the endless trim. Like it's never going to stop. Somebody was really planning on doing something, or they were just, you know, maybe it was a little older lady that was just keeping busy at night doing something she didn't have to think about. think we all like to have a craft like that. Oh, it's coming apart right there, but that's okay, because I'll glue it into here. I'm waiting for my glue gun to heat up, so we'll put her on there. And let's put my cheesecloth was up here. What did I do with it? Huh. That's odd. Okay. I guess we can use this stuff we used last time, and I'll look for my cheesecloth later. That's weird that it's not there. Okay. Oops, got tape on there. This is crepe paper. I got it at Ollie's, and I threw the packaging away without thinking about it. But it's big, like wide, for crepe paper. And there's 2 different colors. But there was a pattern. It's to make a huge flower, and I threw that away too. But I mean, I would never do it. But I didn't save it to show you guys either. So, okay, let's tear it right. And that. It's hard to tear, honestly, because I'm just going to tear all the way down. It just has a mind of its own. See, like, but it's not supposed to tear, so, you know, I'm the one that's doing what it doesn't want to do. Okay, so we'll put that on there. And then have her. Yeah, I like that. It just gives something to it. Okay, I think we'll use a glue stick. And I need to go from that right there. That's the side I want. I don't know, it's not sticking with this. I don't know if this is going to work. That purple will go away when it dries. Okay, let's see how it's not sticking right there. I'm scared that's gonna show through though. Yeah, it does. Think about how I would do it around this torn spot, so I guess I'm just going to cut it like that. It wouldn't look right for it to all of a sudden be straight, would it? Okay. Alright. Save these little pieces, but not that. Okay. Now glue her down. Okay, now I got that really wet with glue. I hope it does okay. I can tell on this side it's wrinkly. Alright, well, let's see if my glue gun's ready. Oh, my nose itches. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is not going to work. It was real hard, and it was what had dripped off the gun from last time I had it on, I guess. Okay, let's try this again. I don't normally put it back on, but I think it needs to. I'm putting it up quite high, just so that much shows. This, it didn't stick, it dried before. Got it. And it's not very hot yet. Sorry, that's loud clinking on my mat, I'm sorry. Okay, now this was the page it was going on, I believe. Oh, I should cut off the ends, shouldn't I? That would look better. Okay, now we'll glue. I can feel the glue string. Okay. Oops, it's all the way over here. There we go. Whoops. Okay, now cut off the top of it. Okay, that looks cute. I like that. I don't think I'm going to put anything in there. We'll see at the end what I end up doing. So we'll put this back in here. And now we'll take this one out. And I don't know what we're doing with this one. Have to decide. Oh, I love that picture. What was the one we just put in? It was her. I think we're going to use this one instead of this one. I don't know. No, maybe this one. Okay. Okay, I think I have an idea. Okay. Much easier than the other one. I bought a grab bag a while back and it had that ruler in it, the other one. I've not liked it. Okay, so then I was thinking of making a pocket, but I think let's get a plainish piece of paper. I'm trying to get a hold of my paper pad. And I'm not succeeding. There, I got it. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's start back here. We never start back here, do we? Is that too bright? I don't think it is. I think that's what we're going to use. Because it's going to go on the back. Okay, now I want to... I'm thinking this through as we go. I don't have this plan, so I'm just kind of thinking it through. Got my scoreboard here. And I'm going to score this at 1.5, I think. Or maybe just 1. Okay, and then I hope this works. What did I do with my picture? There it is. I'm going to glue this on to that. Do I have it where you can see? I don't know if I do. So I'll glue this down here. Just putting it slightly over the edge, not much, just slightly. Then I am going to use my water pen for this because it will work. Or a water brush. I don't know what my husband just went in the living room and put on, but it's going to be kind of hard right there because I'm tearing through 2 sheets of paper. Oh, I didn't think of that, did I? Okay. Let me, it's being unruly here, so I'm going to just kind of do that so that I can tear these together. Okay, then I'm going to take, I need to tear this just a little bit more. I'm going to take this and glue it on to here. Oh, here, I can just cut this off, can't I? Well, maybe I should just glue it, and that way I'll get a straight cut when I cut it. If I cut it by hand, even with that score there, it's not going to come out very good. Whoa, that startled me. Okay, so I'm going to put this there. Make sure I got it. Okay. We'll cut this. That needs glued down better there. Or not cut, but we'll tear it. And was it right here? Yeah. Okay, then what I'm thinking is take this and glue it onto here like this, and then that will give her a little flip down place to draw or whatever she wants to do. And if when I get done I decide I want to, I'll put a tag in there for her too or something. But for right now we're just going to do this. Kind of showing right there. I thought I had it okay, but apparently I did not. And I've got some glue right there. Okay, there we go. And now, this one, I thought we would do kind of like we did on the other one and cut it. Oh, I've got paper stuck to me. Get that picked up. Alright. So probably this one is what I'm thinking, and I might even leave Christmas on there. I kind of like that. I think I will. Okay, let me get my cutter. See if I got it straight or not. Okay. Oh, see, that magnet moves it. I'm gonna have to tape it. I don't know how old this die cutter is. I think my friend's been gone for 12 or 13 years, so, you know, it was before that. And I'm sure she had the metallic base from the beginning, so I don't know, but it just doesn't seem like it works right. That last time. I don't know what's going on. This one I'm going to put in the middle instead of on the sides. We need to put something around it, and I want to yeah, I think I like that. I might cut like that one and that one off, or maybe just that one. It looks kind of ratty. Okay, let's glue this down. Times what I do. Oops, I didn't know there was a string. Just to try to flatten it out, that glue, as it dries as best I can. Okay, and then let's cut this one off. I don't like it there. Okay. And we'll have to try to cut kind of cockeyed, not straight through like I did on the others. a second. This might be easier than trying to control. Oh, yes. Much better. I like that. Okay. And then we can put this. Ooh, it's almost too big. I might have to take, maybe I'll take these off of here. Here we go. I'll have it hanging over a little bit because I don't want it right up into the spine. That'll make it harder to get it all in right how I want it. And okay, so let's just a second. I don't want my glue stick to run out. I don't know, it may not work. It's not going to work. I'll just have to have it right here on hand so I can stick it down in there if need be. Woo, hot! You know what? I didn't make that into a pocket. Well, she's the only I have right there to draw. Oh, leave it to me. Okay, now I think on the back here, I was going to have this. Oh, I know, I was going to put it at the top. That's what I was going to do. Alright, what I do? There. Yep, that'll work. Okay. There's a fruit fly. Okay. Let's see. Oops, I set that right on there. Let's try it this way. Oh, I don't know what is going on. It's feeling very loose. I hope it's not. Okay. I don't know what's into my computer. There. Pop up something about space. Okay. Now we're gonna put this up here. Got my book sitting there and I don't know if that's too much, so we're gonna put that right there. Again, I feel like it needs something, but I don't know what this time. I think I'm just going to, I know, I'll staple it. But we'll do that before we put it down so that it doesn't go through to the other side. So we'll put a staple here, and here, and there. And then we'll glue down the top and the sides. Sure, I've got the top. I didn't want the sides. I don't want the sides glued down. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't want the sides glued down. Just got my mat covered in glue. Okay, I just want the top. And I'm going to put a little bit thicker than usual down under those staples. I didn't catch that glue when I was wiping it all off. And then, you know what, this one's probably big enough because I was thinking of folding it. This is drawing paper. There, okay. And then fold it this way. I hope it's big enough. It may not be. And then I was thinking, I don't like that. I don't have it folded correctly. It'll go under here, and I will cut it right there. And then, what if we take, I gotta find it in here. If we take this. Is it gonna, it's not quite wide enough. I mean, it'll work if I put that on there. Okay, we'll do it. Alright, let me get another piece of tape. Yeah, I missed my other mat. It had much more measurements on it. Here's my machine I was in. I had an unopened package of these cutting plates, but I don't see one. Maybe I imagined that. Well, this one's going through fine, so maybe it's something to do with those dies. I'll look through it when I'm not recording and see if I can see them. Because you know how I am when I'm recording. I'm like, I can't see it. That's right in front of my face. Okay. And then just slip that over there. And what that die was for, it came with like a set of 3 or 4, I'm not sure, all different shapes. But they are for your envelope flaps, to make a designer envelope flap. But I thought it'd be kind of cool. And then when she opens it up, she's got that to draw on and that to draw on. Okay. I don't know how long we've been at this. Let's put this one back in here. Alright, and then this I thought would look really pretty with this purple. Because it's got the purple in there and the purple there. So, let's get a purple piece of paper. I think there is some coordinating in here. Pretty sure. Oops, there. There's one, and there's one. Let's do the polka dots. And I think what we will do for this one, let's cut this down first, and we'll use the straight edge cutter for that. Where did, oh, I set it in my basket. Alright, then this is 5 inches, so I want to cut this. I'm going to cut this about, I want quite a big margin around it. Let's cut it about right there, I think. And now, cut it like this. Okay. tell you what, I love finding a paper pad for $1.99 because I just feel like I can just play with it and do whatever I want, you know? I don't feel like, and I have another one. I have one just like it up there. I did not find any paper pads when I went yesterday. I was bummed. Okay, and then what I'm thinking is, oops, this might need to be smaller. No, this needs to be smaller. Okay, so nope, I want to cut it straight. I was thinking to myself, sorry. Let's cut it right there. And I kind of think I ought to glue this on to something because stuff going in and out, I'm afraid that it will break. Or, you know, like something, a sharp corner will poke through it or something. So let's just get a piece of this. Whoops. Okay. Now we'll put it down here. Didn't get it all the way on. I must have slipped on me there. Okay, and then make sure this is going to be okay. I thought I cut that down. Did I cut it down the wrong way? I did. Okay, we'll just cut it. I'm trying to think here. Okay, it needs to be right there. And, okay, there's my trimmer. Wondering if, you guys know I'm just making this up as I go, right? This is just all on the fly. Whatever comes to my mind is what we are doing. Okay, now the back one will need to be cut off, I think. I don't. No, it won't. Okay. Let's do this. Let's figure this out, what I'm thinking in my mind here. Okay. I'm probably going to have to trim this bottom one because it's folding longer than the other, the one on top. Okay. Okay, now, that didn't work very well, did it? Now see, usually I would just cover that with ink, but that's not working. Okay, I mean, it's just a little sliver. All right. So then we will fold it up like this. And now let's get this on here. And this will be a pocket from the top. So this can go like this. Now, let's get some seam binding. I have to move my basket off of it. Okay. Hopefully, I will have something. I've got that purple, which that doesn't look bad. I don't think. I've got a little bit darker, but I think that one looks better. I can't see these. That's not seam binding. I don't know why I've got that there. I think if I'm going to do purple, I've got, oh look, I've got that one. I like that one. Okay. Oh. Okay, so then we're going to, oh, it's not folded quite far enough. Oh, Gina. It's not like I can just cut off the other side. I'm really fighting with this. Trying to keep it folded straight. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Is this on here crooked? Because I might have to get that off of there. I got that on there crooked. I couldn't tell it until I started putting the fold over further, and part of it's under the fold and part of it's not. That's not going to work. Okay. Okay, I'm not able to get it. I'm just going to slice a little bit off because I just, well there. Oh, now see, the top looks bad. There we go. All right. Okay, now put this back on here. Hopefully I will just put it, I think I'm going to just put it right up to there. Why does it look crooked? It is crooked. What? Okay, this has got to be cut crooked. Yes, it is. Does that mean I think I'm going to have to cut all the way around it. Go through right there. Okay, now that's straight. And that looks a little crooked. Let's see how it looks on there. That looks much better. Okay. Well, I thought that looked okay when I did it, but you guys, I'm struggling with this one. Okay, that's gonna work. All right, then we're gonna take this. Yeah, I was going to. I still can. I still can. Okay. I'll show you what I'm thinking, if I can make it work. Okay. So, ooh, this is real wrinkly. I wish I had my flat iron in here, but I don't. I'm going to take this around and tie it. I think I want to tie it about right here. I don't want it through their faces, so I'm thinking about right in here somewhere. Okay. That right there. Then, alright, let me grab, that's where I want it. Let me grab this. I hope I can get this done right. I'm gonna have to stand up. Okay. Get that straight on there. And I'm gonna draw a line. Okay. Okay, let's cut this. Find the center. Okay. Put the bottom one down, not the top one. Glue this end. Okay, then I'm going to glue this on, but I'm only going to glue these 3 sides here. I sure hope this works after all this. I hope it doesn't look stupid. Then this can come around and tie. But I think I have a ribbon slide somewhere, but I'll have to look for that. Otherwise, this can tie like this. And it'll be like that. But then there's a pocket right here. Or right here. No, right here. There's a pocket right here. I forgot what I did. Okay, and then you're going to open this up. And there's a pocket right here. And then you're going to open this up and she can draw right there. And then shut this. Tie this over here. And I think I have some snowflakes I want to put on here. I can't imagine I used them all. I'll have to tie that better later, but let me grab my snowflakes. Oh, they're not white. They're yellow. Oh, there's a... No, that's yellow. There's a pink one. Ooh, that didn't look good. I guess the yellow will probably look better, huh? Yep. We're going to put one right there because there's some glue there. Oh, here's some blue ones. Let's use a blue one too. A blue one. A peach one. Let's put the peach one right there to kind of glue that onto there, and it'll help it be, it'll kind of weigh it down a little bit because it's not in the middle, and so it's not laying like I would like it to lay. That's just too big. Talk on it. I think that is my choices. Unless I put some stars on it, and I don't really like that. I was looking. There's another blue one. There's another blue one. That would give me all blue, and I think I'd rather have that than all these different colors. I don't like all the different colors. That one's pretty, but that's the only one I've seen. Why is there a cameo in here? Do you ever just find the strangest thing? And there's a bow, a big bow. Like, what was I doing when I stuck that in there? That's only 2 of those. So I guess we're going to have to do the blue. Oh, wait. Okay, you guys. Blue. Oh, that one looks better, doesn't it? Okay, well, that took me a little while. Oh, there's a little keyhole, too. I don't know. Okay, so the first one I'm going to glue down is the one on the ribbon. Okay, and then we're going to glue one right here. Sorry, my hand's shaky. I am not good at doing anything with my left hand. And I just realized I might be where you can't see. I'm going to move it up as soon as I get this on here. There we go. A big glue cover with that one. Okay, and then this one. Right about there, I think. Okay. fix this right here. There we go. All right. I think that we should call it quits for the day. You probably do too. Next, oh, I've got so many. Yeah, that's because they're little ones. Well, I don't know what I was planning with all of these. Maybe one of them goes here and I pulled it out. Because I think this one's going here. And that one's, no, they're going the opposite. They're going like that. And then these will go back here. I guess. I don't know what I had planned. Oh, I don't have anything here. So it's all got messed up. I'll have to, when I took the other side out, I messed these up. So they go through the next few pages. That might be, nope, they're still. Right here is where I messed it up. Oh, that makes more sense. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. This is weird. Okay, so today we did this one. And this one, and it flips down for her. And then this ends up just being a pretty on her drawing paper. And then we just did this. You saw how we did that. That was interesting, huh? And then this will be blank, and we'll start there. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you're enjoying this series and this little journal. And I will see you soon. Bye.